Hi guys, welcome to Mystic Potato, and today I'm going to be playing Prescription Love. I don't know what's going to go on in this game or anything about it, but let's get down to it. And it's one day before Halloween. I'm going to upload twice this week, so don't be too sad I forgot to upload. So let's start. Nya 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 nya. A sharp, blinding light pierces through my eyelids as I slowly open my eyes. My limbs feel heavy and unresponsive, as if the bed has become part of me. What? I squint, trying to make sense of my surroundings, but everything is so blurred. The sterile smell of disinfectant biting at my nose. The rhythmic beating of machines fills the room like a monotone. I look around, disoriented, my vision slowly coming into focus. I'm lying in a bed covered in crisp white sheets, and there's something strapped on my arm. An IV? What's this doing in my arm? As I come there's a deep throbbing ache in my head that feels like it's absolutely about to split my skull from the inside. Nah, why am I here? My thoughts are fragmented, disjointed like pieces of puzzle scattered in every direction. My chest tightens as the realization hit me. I can't remember anything. What happened to me? Why can't I remember anything? I close my eyes, hoping for some fragment of my memory to remember. Think, just think. Nothing. My breathing quickens, my hands clenching the sheets in fear. How can I not remember anything? Why is everything blank? Every effort to remember ends with nothing. Just a void where my memory should be. I try to sit up, but a sharp pain through my head and I collapse back onto the pillow. My head pounds in my ears, drowning out the faint beeping of the machines. I feel my anxiety racing to follow me. Oh, and suddenly, a calm, steady voice cuts through the chaos swirling in my head. Hey, it's okay. His voice was gentle, but there's a firmness in it, pulling me from the blink of panic. I slowly turn my head toward the source of the voice. A tall man stands behind my bed. He's tall, but there's nothing intimidating about him. His hair looks a little messy, like he's been here for a while. Take a deep breath. Has he been here the entire time? Do you know where you are? No. I shake my head and slowly feeling tears at the corner of my eyes. Everything feels unfamiliar, terrifying. The walls were too bright, too sterile. Hey, it's alright. You're in a hospital. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you here. Especially not with me around. The most important thing right now is that you're awake and talking. I take a deep breath, feeling the tightness in my chest and start to loosen. His words were meant to comfort as they did in a way. But they also left me with questions. So many questions that my head felt heavier than before. Do you remember your name? Oh, right. What was my name again? We're gonna go with P-O. Or a potato. We're always gonna be a potato. And not me making a typo. Potato. My name is Potato. Fantastic. That's a very good start. I should introduce myself. I'm a doctor. I was in charge of your surgery, and I've been overseeing you since you wanted it. Surgery? I had surgery? What the heck happened to me? Yes, you were brought in with a traumatic. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, that is wild. Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I didn't read that. I'm not speaking it. That's crazy. I had. That's crazy. My stomach twist at the thought. It was a very delicate procedure, but you came through it well. Since then, I've been monitoring you closely, waiting for you to wake up. You have been unconscious for a little over 2 days. The idea that I've been under his care all this time, that he's been watching over me, while I was unconscious. It's so strange and oddly comforting. I know this is a lot to take in, but I promise you're in good hands. I could see it in the way he spoke, the careful way he monitored my reactions, as if he was measuring everything, every word to avoid overwhelming me. With the initial shock of my situation beginning to settle, a passion question rises in front of my mind. Do you know what happened to me? Did someone do this to me? For the first time, I saw a flicker of uncertainty in his expression. For everything, I don't know how to even begin to thank you. A slight brush to his cheeks catching me off guard. He waved dismissively, clearly flustered. Oh, don't be silly. You don't owe me anything. I'm just glad you could help. Really, I don't know how to express how grateful I am. You're too kind. Glanced away for a moment before turning back to me. I'm just doing my job. Watching you recover. That's more important. That's more than enough for me. Whatever happened, I'm gonna do everything to help that can help. Whatever happened, I'm gonna do everything I can help to get you through it. I take a deep breath, feeling a little steadier than before. I could feel the sincerity behind his words, his modesty, almost endearing, the way he said my name. It wasn't clinical or detached. It made me feel like I was more than just another patient to him. You can't. Doctor. Take the step back, giving a reassuring nod. I think it's better you try to get some rest now. Your body still needs to heal. I managed to grip his attention before he turned away. Wait, can I contact my family? Just let them know I'm okay. They haven't heard from me in days. I'm sure they must have them worried. A pang, a pang, a pang uneasy hit me. Why hasn't anyone visited me? Oh well. I'm afraid it's past the hospital's curfew. I can't make any calls at this hour. But don't worry, I'll make sure you get in touch with them first thing in the morning. The thought of waiting until morning feels like an eternity. Are you sure? I know it's hospital rule, but it's heavy in my voice. He sighed gently and places his hand on my head. I know it's hard. But right now the best thing you can do is focus on getting some rest. This is some basement hospital. I can't rest in. There are a moment longer before I pull away. Your body has been through a lot of rest. It's crucial for your recovery. I promise the rest of the morning we'll make those calls. Then we'll be the first to know. Okay. I murmured, feel unsure, but you're tired. Just try to relax. The severity of my situation still lingers, but there's also a sense of exhaustion setting over me. Pulling my eyelids makes my body feel heavy. Maybe he's right. Maybe the rest is exactly what I need right now. Alright, I'll go to bed now. Thank you. The eyes twinkled so softly. You're welcome. If you need anything, don't hesitate to press the call button. Rest well. We'll talk more in the morning. With that, he turned quietly and leaves the room, closing the door behind him softly. I'm left alone with my thoughts, and the steady beeping of a heart monitor beside me. And this room feels quiet and still, but there's a sense of safety, knowing that help is just a press button away. I close my eyes, trying to focus on my breathing, letting the sounds of the hospital fade into the background. The weight of the day presses down on me slowly. I drift off. I hold on to the hope that tomorrow will bring more answers, and finally, the sound of a familiar voice. My sleep was suddenly interrupted. A soft crack echoed through the room. My eyes fluttered, but it was too groggy to fully register the sound. Was that my imagination? I groaned internally. Ugh, I can't be bothered. I shifted in bed wanting to go back to sleep, and my eyes closed again, eager to sink back to sleep, but then I heard it again. A slow, deliberate creak like someone was gently pushing the door. Still half asleep, I tried to ignore it, told myself it was nothing. Maybe the nurses were checking in. I reasoned, forcing myself to relax. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to force myself back to sleep. But the sense of ease started to creep in. I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. Something didn't feel right. Groggy, I forced my eyes open and glanced at the door. That's when I saw them. A pair of eyes. They're peering to me through the gap in the door. Someone leaning into the shadow, but there was no mistaking them. They were watching me. Oh, damn. You gone. Hello? No response. They continue to stare. Waiting for something. What do you want me to do? I'm a potato. I can't make sense of what's happening. Is someone actually watching me? Magic? Nope. One moment they were there, the next they were gone, like they never existed. Creepy, creepy, creepy. The gap was now empty. Carefully, and then I heard the soft sound of footsteps moving. My pulse quickly reading for what just happened. I came as fast as I could. His eyes immediately swept over, searching for some unseen threat. I could only see concern in his eyes as he turned to me. Is everything alright? You pressed the call button. apartment, someone was saw eyes staring at me, and they vanished the moment I pressed the button. I watched his eyes scan the room. He walked over to the door and glanced in the hallway before back to me. There doesn't seem to be anyone. You know, sometimes we're exhausted, we see things that aren't there. It's not unusual, especially under a lot of stress. I shook my head. No, I'm sure of what I saw. Sometimes, I shook my head. They're all right there. Even her footsteps leaving after I pressed the button. Don't worry, I'll have someone check the security camera to see if anyone was in the hall. For now, try to get some rest. I promise nothing bad's going to happen to you. Creepy. He gave me a reassuring smile before leaving, but I could see the uncertainty in his eyes. Door closed, I lay back down. I glanced at the door, half expecting those eyes again. I knew I wouldn't be able to sleep, not after what I saw. Before I knew it, morning had arrived. I must have fallen asleep somehow despite the restless unease from the night before. I still feel exhausted. A slow glowing flutters the room. I blink against the brightness. I realize that Dutton sitting behind me. Good morning. How are you feeling? I'm okay, even as I said it. Deep weariness tugged at me, but I didn't want to worry him. He always seemed so concerned and so invested in my recovery. The last thing I wanted to do was add to his burden. And about last night, security couldn't find anything from last night's recording. His words hung in the air. What? Those eyes had really been on my head? Just a figment of my imagination? But I hope we managed to get some sleep. I hesitated, unsure how to respond. My breathing hitched by. Yes, that's not as better. There was someone there. I was imagining it. I could feel them watching me. There was no proof. How am I supposed to sleep when the police is still in the building? Said. The reaction wounded him somehow. He was about to say something, but no words came out for a moment. I'll talk to them again later. His voice softened, although my anger had deflated him. I'll dig deeper into this. I don't want you feeling unsafe. He paused, a quick silence I couldn't fully understand. You're right. I'll make sure they take a closer look. Trying to focus on something else, I reminded him. About the call you promised last night to my family. Of course I remembered. A promise is a promise. I always keep my promises. He reached in his pocket and pulled out a hospital phone hanging over there. Here you go. Let's get the call made. I dialed the phone number and pressed it to my ear. The phone rings once, then twice, and it keeps ringing. I was holding my breath, but no one answers. Just then the princess sounded the ringtone, then finally.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Seriously? I feel a shrinking feeling in my gut as the call goes to the voicemail answering machine. I lowered the phone. I can't hide disappointment on my face. I don't even try to mask it. No one answered. The touch was warm and comforting. I looked up at his expression. In his mirror of sadness I felt. I'm sorry. I know how much you wanted to speak with them. Maybe they're busy at all. Don't worry. I sighed, trying to put down the disappointment. Yeah, you're right. I tried to sound convincing, but the emptiness lingered. Deadly took out my phone, his fingers against mine, brushing mine. I know it's not the news you were hoping for, but I have something that might cheer you up. Before I could respond, he stood up and shifted the energy, catching me off guard. With that, he stepped out of the room for a moment. Something for me? Whatever else he had planned, I hoped it would help me take my mind off of everything, even just for a little while. He returned carrying a tray of delicious aroma, wafting through the air. Ta-da! When he sits it down in front of you. Oh, it's cute. I looked down at the plate and the eggs and bacon are arranged into a smiley face. A small smile tugging at my lips. Smiled back at it. Oh, this is adorable. It's like my breakfast cheering me on. Checo looking quite pleased with himself. Eggs and bacon are good for the soul. But the smiley face, that's for the spirit. As I pick up my fork, the gleaming with quiet anticipation. As I lift the fork now, I notice a smooth golden sauce pouring at the bottom of the pan, hidden beneath the food. Feeling intrigued, I flip a bit up with my next bite. When it hits my tongue, the flavor deepens. Rich, creamy, with a hint of tang that perfectly balances the savory bacon and egg. The sauce elevates the meal in a way I haven't expected. This is amazing. I'm almost disbelieved how delicious and simple the meal is. I'll take a smiley face and take the smiley face is working. It's magic. Definitely. But the taste, that's what really won me over. The sauce and the smooth, almost buttery richness. The big grin on his face. He's clearly pleased with my reaction. I thought the sauce might be a nice surprise. I had a little bit something extra to bring it all together. You weren't kidding. I took another bite of the savory cream cuts through the richness of the bacon. You could serve this at a restaurant. I've never had a breakfast like this in a hospital before. We just wanted to make sure your first meal felt special. I paused, looking down at the plate on the back of him. Wait, did you make this? He nerved, looking a little embarrassed. A soft blush creeps on his cheeks as he looks down at the floor for a moment before meeting your eyes. Yes, I did. Well, hospital food isn't exactly known for being, well, gourmet. I didn't want your first meal to just be survival food. I smiled his clear embarrassment, noticing the way he was slightly fidgeting, like he's not used to this kind of attention. Well, you really outdid yourself. Thank you. I really appreciate how much you do to make me feel comfortable despite everything. It's like you always know how to make things better. I watched him flustered at the compliment. This time he seemed almost bashfully proud, and a mix of shyness and happiness sparkling in his eyes. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I always make sure you're comfortable as possible while you're here. Hearing that it's helping, that makes a difference. It means a lot to me. So really thank you for saying that. His genuine happiness shone through. It was clear that my compliment had brightened his day in a way that was beyond more politeness. As I am about to finish the last bit of breakfast, my eyes dripped to the cup of coffee sitting on the tray. I hadn't noticed it the whole time I was enjoying my breakfast. Back streaming and inviting, I reached for the cup, taking a attentive sip. Lee paused. It's rich, smooth, with just the right hint of bitterness. It's not just good. It's exactly like the coffee I make. Not close, not similar, exactly. Wait, this tastes exactly like the coffee I make every morning. How is it even possible? I know. To whisper, so quietly I almost wonder if I imagined it. Anyway, his look calmly in place. But there's something different in the way he watches me. What was that? The words slipping out before I stopped them. Smile, just a weird, casual smile. Like nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, really? I know my eyes and start processing the shock. No one ever gets it right the first time. Not even the string, balance, or flavors. I take another slip, almost searching for a flaw. But there isn't one. This is spot on. Maybe I'm just good at reading people. His tone is like he's just making conversation. Creepy. But his words send a shiver down my spine. Though I can't quite pinpoint why. Either that or if you got some kind of sixth sense. It's kind of uncanny. I shake my head trying to clear my thoughts. Am I overthinking this? I mean, isn't it just coffee? There's no need to make a big deal about it. He made me breakfast, not to mention, but kind to me. Why am I doubting him? It's just a harmless coincidence. It has to be. He chuckles at the sound of a light breeze. Let's call it a lucky guess. You strike me as someone who enjoys strong coffee, but I'm glad I could make it something right for you. Creepy. His words are genuine. No, he's creepy. I suddenly feel guilty for letting my mind wander like that. He's been so considerate. Maybe I'm reading too much into things. Now he's creepy. Now he's creepy. I take another sip of coffee, feeling the warmth and spread through me. There's no way he meant anything strange, I think. Maybe I need to relax a bit. He's just trying to make me a little bit more breathable, going above and beyond. Because he cares. I shouldn't doubt him. He's done nothing but try to help. As I set the cup down, I glance back at him, who's watching with the same gentle smile. The warmth of the coffee lingers on my tongue, and the unsettling thoughts fade into the background. Thanks, it does make a difference. Very welcome. As he glances at his watch, his expression shifts so slightly. Should probably get some rest now, he says as he's reminding of something important. You have a long morning. It's important that you don't overextend your route. I'm fine. Smiles, but there's a firmness in his gaze that makes it clear he's not going to entertain any arguments. I know you're strong, but you still need time to heal. Pushing yourself won't help. He steps closer. His hand lightly brushed the edge of my blanket and adjusted my legs. There's a tender gesture, and something caring and deliberate. You need to take it easy. I expect that wave of fatigue hits me, leaving me more tired than I anticipated. Wow, am I experiencing the effects of a food coma? I slightly feel the pull of drowsiness, harder to resist, and sensing he offers me a reassuring smile. I'll be back to check on you later. That he quietly leaves the room, closing the door gently behind him. I'm probably having a food coma. Lost the rest. No, I've been trying to take you out. I close my eyes, nothing. The pillow. It's time. Time slips by. I'm fully awake from my peaceful nap. I rub my eyes to shake off the drowsiness. Oh, nah, it's getting creepy again. The door opened slightly ajar. Or left open like that. Was it? No intruder didn't close the door before he left. Was somebody watching me sleep? Sight the door gave edge. Exposed. I stood up, trying to recognize the situation. Maybe. Suddenly the door creaks open wider. Oh, smiling. Holding a clipboard. Okay, nothing creepy yet. I'm here for your checkup, medication. Notice to my face. You look terrified. What's wrong? Still racing. Explain quickly. Taking a nap when I woke up. The room was slightly open. Reminded me about what I saw last night. His face changed slightly to one of guilt. His gaze to the rough of the floor. Oh, I'm so sorry, Potato. I came in earlier to clear away the tray and utensils from your breakfast. I saw you were sleeping, so I tried to move quietly not to disturb your sleep. I must have shut the door tightly. I'm really sorry. That must have been so frightening for you. I realize he's right. The breakfast tray is gone. I haven't even noticed my initial planet. With the sense of embarrassment creeps in, I may have overreacted. No, I'm sorry. I think last night had me feeling a little bit paranoid as well. He shakes his head. No need to apologize. Completely understandable to feel uneasy. I should have been more careful. Your comfort and peace of mind is very important. I'm sorry for disturbing that. Thank you. I guess I just need some more time to adjust. Of course. He moved closer to check my vitals. Let me get your checkup, shall we? Promise you next time I close the door properly next time. He places the tray medication and a small table next to me. My eyes fall on the pills. So many pills. What are these for? He lifts the plastic cup and shakes it, making the pill. Oh, these are painkillers and antibiotics. Given your injuries, suspect that you still experience headaches and occasional bouts of pain. Then the painkillers will help you recover comfortably while you're here. A moment before adding, I consider the best way to explain. Now these He holds a larger white pill and red pill between his fingers, with a bit stronger. A narcotic anesthesiac. It's potent painkiller used for intense pain. So don't be alarmed if you find yourself feeling more sleepy than usual. You punctured antibiotic insurance to allow you to follow up and continue. Since I had to perform surgery on you, there's always a risk of an infection, and I wouldn't want that happening to you. This will minimize your risk, ensuring your recovery and stays on track. I see. I feel more at ease with the explanation. Thank you for taking the time to explain it to me. Of course, it's important for you to understand your treatment. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. Your recovery is my top priority. Speaking of recovery, question. Still weighs heavily on my chest. How long do you think it'll take to make a full recovery? Felt a gentle sigh before responding. Well, honestly, it's hard for me to say for sure. We can't push it or predict exactly how long it'll take. Some people heal faster than others, but when it comes to the brain, patience is key. It could take a few weeks or even months. Seeing the concern on my face quickly. I know it's not easy to hear, but injuries, especially like yours, will have to be patient. I need to assure you that you can get back to your regular life safely. When you're ready to leave, I noticed a hint of sadness. I took the possibility of me leaving, but he caught. Then he just quickly pushes off to his professional demeanor, returning. My friend Tim in his mouth, although it's a bit forced this time. As always, your recovery is what's important right now, no matter how long it takes. I can't tell that there's more behind his words. Still, I decided not to push further. Let's get you settled in for some dinner, shall we? He stepped over to a small cart, lifting the bowl with a lid. He sits down in front of me to reveal a bowl of plain porridge. Delicious breakfast he made earlier. Porridge looks a bit bland. Can't help but feel with a disappointment. He chuckles. I'm sorry. It's not quite the same as breakfast, is it? I can't always be spoiling you. Porridge is good for you. It's a gentle on the stomach and easy to digest. I understand your need for a simple meal, even though it's not as appetizing. With an encouraging smile that comes to the spoon. Who knows, maybe it'll surprise you with another special breakfast soon. Creepy. I can't help but smile back. I'll hold you to that. The taste may be bland, but the warmth of the care behind it made it comforting. Finishing the porch, I start to feel the heaviness of drowsiness creeping in. Administration kicking in. I struggle to keep my eyes open. Always over and over, I struggle to stay awake. Let me take this away. You can get a good night rest. Quickly gathering up the dishing tray. But you'll be back in the morning, right? Why, of course. I'll be here in the morning to check on you. Sweet dreams. Alright, good night. Bye, Mel. Bow chicka wow wow. The room dimmed the hair softly, shutting the door behind him. Ensuring that the room is secure and safe. The door is closed. I finally allow myself to fall asleep. World around me fades to my mind. Oh. Where are we? It sounds creepy. It giving me the creepy crawly feeling. The air is thick, hard to see much of anything. I stare as I walk the footsteps. Eerie. Something about this place feels familiar. Almost like I've been here before, but I can't quite put my finger on it. The more I move, the more the serotonin goes at me, tugging deep in my mind. Then it clicks. I'm dreaming. Patient is a strange comfort, but also a deeper confusion. Why does this place seem so familiar? I keep walking, looking for an exit, but all of the alleys stretches are endless before me. No doors, no windows. No one in sight. I hear extra footsteps echoing behind me. I'm not alone. My head skips a beat. I guess I'm about to turn around. My eyes open and I look up. Why are you looking at me like that? It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Immediately greeted by the face inches away from mine. But you at the same time startled. Jim's back. And he knocks over the tray beside my bed. Oh, he's looking crazy. His eyes are wide and shocked. I feel my heart starts pumping in my chest. Not just from the dream, but from having him close to my face. From my mouth, but no words come out. Feeling shy and undergazed. Hugging in its place, as if they don't make sense for more awkward. Sorry. He stammers, quickly standing up. I didn't mean to scare you. She fidgeted nervously. I was just checking on your vitals. You look so peaceful and it's okay. Mumbled, cheekbone. Suddenly, I'm unable to look directly at him. Room feels suddenly too small. There's a lot of signs before he quickly recovers. So how was your sleep? It was weird, actually. I had a dream about an alleyway. Something flickered across his face. Suddenly paying attention. Alleyway? What happened? I shrugged. I still felt a little bit off in the dream. I was just walking, then I heard footsteps behind me. Like someone was following me. But I woke up before I could turn around. Listened carefully. Like he's considering something. There's a moment where I think I might ask more, but he doesn't. Or chuckle. Does sound like a strange dream, but dreams are usually made up of random thoughts and feelings all mixed together. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I released a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for that. Of course. There's a small tray beside the bed. Anyway, I brought you breakfast. I hope you're hungry. A bowl of salmon? I don't like salmon. Though some of it had spilled onto the tray. I told her as he noticed the mess. Oh no, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. I can bring you a fresh one. Wouldn't take long before I reach out. I'm gently stopping him. No, it's fine, really. I want to eat it. It looks delicious. I pick up the spoon and take a bite. The buttery taste of salmon fills my mouth. And I smile at him. See, it's perfect. No words muffled silently by the food. His face softened, guilt forming from his face. He watches for a moment. There's something tender in his eyes that makes my chest warm. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Even though it's not exactly how I planned. After savoring the final spoon of breakfast, I wiped my mouth and he was busy chatting up the tray. Is this on my room? Absolutely not. It's for your own good. Even short work could set you back. Creepy. Creepy. Creepy ass. Froggy. Oh goodness, girl, we're getting kidnapped. Goodness. Evening? What did I sleep for? Only a few hours. You needed the rest. Groggy, really groggy. I admit the words. Huh. He doesn't think the Flint's so surprised by my questions. Sure. Fatigue is one of the most challenging symptoms after a burn. Bruh, you up to no good, and you need to stop lying. Even for the small task, and drain your energy faster than you realize. His explanation is so calm that I find myself nodding almost automatically. I mean, it does make sense. Of course it makes sense. But why do I still feel unsettled? It makes me feel exhausted out of nowhere in your circumstances. Your brain is basically working overtime as you recover. It's important to listen to it. It's like to give yourself rest when you need it. Nodding. But something inside me is shrinking. Something uneasy. My gut tells me there's more. Something that he's not saying. His eyes are womankind, don't falter. I don't see it on womankind, he's evil. He passes briefly, giving the small cup of pills in hand. See, here we go. Medication. I'm gonna make a save, and for this playthrough, we're just gonna take them. I take it from him. Pills are take. These will help. Pushing yourself. You know I need support. I know I'm looking a cup to my kids. The pills go down easy with the water. They taste familiar. Bitterness to my tongue like always. I feel a little bit more at ease at the fog in my mind starts to clear, if only slightly. Good. Don't worry. I will take care of you. You'll start to feel better soon. Something always reassuring William. He's quiet, patient. So he never seems frustrated even when I ask the same questions over and over. It's like he understands without needing my explanation. Thank you. I say softly, sinking back into the bed. The sheets feel cool against my skin. My eyes are so heavy, but I'm less tense now, more at ease. His presence always seems to have that effect on me. Stay seated behind me for a moment longer, then as if not wanting to disturb the calm of the room. I'll be here for you. Bro, that man's a stalker. He put you in here. That's the ending? Couple pills. I don't know why, but today, the sight of the pills make my chest tighten with dread. It's watching me patiently, but something inside me snaps. No. Oh, this is where I'm about to get that bad ending. I slapped the cup to the floor. What the hell have you given me? Exhausted all the time, I can barely think straight. Oh man, it's about to go left. And you just keep patching me pills like it's nothing. They are your prescribed medications. Creepy. They help manage your symptoms and reduce the pain. No one welcome. Trust you. How do I know they're not making me worse? We don't know. Okay. What if you're keeping something from me? Stunned, but the sun from the eyes stands out. It's subtle, but he's holding back, trying to control, trying to hurt you. The medication's to help you recover. Without it, the pain will come back. I just can't bear to watch you suffer from not listening. The mistrust that's been from me has reached a boiling point. I'm not taking them. I don't trust you. Falling slightly. He looks down at me as something unspoken, almost as feeling sadness. The argument was back, but he doesn't. He sighs, stepping back. Okay, I won't force you. Holding now an empty cup, his eyes looking with mine. There's no anger in his gaze, just sadness, although he's trying to remain strong. Hide how deeply rejection has cut him. The door moving slowly, almost reluctantly, as he reaches the door and pushes. And if you change your mind, I'll be right here. I can hear the pain in it. I'll never stop trying to help you. The door clicks flat. Room feels emptier. Skin silence. Feeling meditations of just what just happened. Anger still simmers at the moment it ended. Just creeps in. I know I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You just couldn't let go of the distrust, but nothing with the deal. I got a lot of shaky breath, shake off the exhaustion down. Maybe I just need everything to feel calmer. Just came off sleep. Oh, crawling, ripping away. Oh. Bro, is this a jump scare? I need call button running. Let me snap, but I don't know what. Oh no. It's probably the bad ending. Floor, hearing potato. Someone calling out my name. I can't move. Stay with me. Potato. It's all my fault. Please don't. The voice breaking filled with immense desperation in my head. Arms, the warm tenses holding me. Well, I thought this was gonna end crazier and scarier than what it was, but I guess not. Well, that's the end of this. Like, follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.